Monocacy and across Frederick County, we do have the belief in focusing on the whole child, and that in order to reach the whole child and see gains, we need to look at all aspects, from social emotional learning to their academics to their cognitive behaviors, and research says they all go hand in hand. So in order to be able to successfully reach a child, we need to focus on all four aspects: their social learning, their emotional intelligence, their academics, and their cognitive workload. And this program, based on all the research that we have done, is the program that most aligned to what we were trying to accomplish. And we can't teach a child academics until we teach a child how to think, how to learn, and how to be able to handle their emotions. We had to go to a program. We're seeing an increase in referrals over the years for a variety of reasons, specifically physical aggression and the inability to handle conflict resolution. So we realized that we had to do something differently, and we needed a better Tier 1 system. PBIS has been positive for us, and we've created lessons and implemented those, but we needed something more. And this program is a Tier 1 intervention where we're doing it school-wide in every classroom, and we're seeing some great results from it. Currently, looking at the data that we collected, we began the program in November, early December, and have done it with fidelity since in 9 of the classrooms throughout the building. We have had a reduction of over half of the referrals from the first 3 months of school to the last 5-6 months of school. So in the first 3 months in the classrooms that we've had the program, we had 45 referrals, and in the 5 months since we've implemented it, we've had 13 referrals. Physical aggression has gone from 56 different incidences down to just 16. So focusing on those areas that we saw the greatest need, we've seen some tremendous results. And we've also seen an increase in our academic performance as well in those classrooms. Our math scores have increased in the classrooms implementing PASS by over 22% over their peers, their colleagues, from quarter 1 to quarter 3, and 8% greater number of students that are reading on grade level than the classes that are not implementing PASS. It was all about our teachers, and our staff is absolutely outstanding. When I introduced the desire to bring a program in, I had 9 teachers that just jumped on board because they fully supported the idea, and they know that we have to do something different and focus on the whole child, and the teachers have made this program successful. They have bought into it, they see the benefits, and they have really spread the success of the program with the entire school. So it really came down to a group of teachers that were committed to doing this with our students. Really, the research that was conducted was, I highly recommend reading the implementation guide. It breaks down the information about why the program is beneficial, how it's to be implemented, really looks at what can make it most successful. But the bottom line is buy-in. Principals, assistant principals, they have to believe in it, they have to see the benefits in it, they have to be the cheerleaders for the program like anything else, because if they don't have that feeling that this is important, it won't be successful. And teachers have to believe in it and see the results and celebrate those wins along the way, and continue to build. I mean, it is a program, so the more that teachers can bring in the real world and applications of what they're seeing with their students, if there's issues that are happening at recess or conflicts that they're noticing, allow them that opportunity to bring it into the program. It makes it even more successful. But it is an easy program. The lessons are scripted, and with great school psychologists like Dr. Jones, they're supporting the research and the neuroscience behind it, really allow teachers to see why this was so beneficial, and they've done a great job implementing it. The staff, 9 teachers, actually I had 12 teachers that stepped up. I only had enough materials for 9 of our staff members to implement it. They were just so excited to do something different. One of the things that we're always worried about is, where are you going to take time from? What are we going to cut out of the day? Where is that going to come from? because we have implemented this 3 days a week for 30 minutes, integrated it into our language arts block right now, because there is a standard connection in each lesson to the ELA standards for each grade level. So there is a nice blend there. But what we've noticed is it's beyond that is teachers are able to teach. They are dealing with classroom management problems a whole lot less, because students are starting to understand their emotions, that it's okay to feel a certain way, it's okay to be mad, it's okay to be angry, and then they're provided with different strategies in order to improve that and to help themselves feel more comfortable. We talk a lot about there's no such thing as good and bad feelings, that there's comfortable and uncomfortable feelings. And because it is not a bad feeling to feel angry, but there's different ways that we need to handle that. Our students are able to do that, so that means they are able to attend to their learning. They provide their classmates with strategies. They'll tell their classmates to do the turtle, or you look like you're getting angry. And it really is, they do a great job of self-regulating their peers. But implementing the program and how it's run out, the staff has just, they've taken it on, and they have truly made the program successful with their students. And right now we are seeing great results. The rest of the staff is excited. They've had the opportunity to go in to observe, and we are really looking forward to doing it school-wide next year. So staff made the program work. We always focus on relationships, and we know that relationships are key to learning and key to success. This program helps to build those relationships. It's not something different, so it falls in line with what we're doing with restorative practices and circles. It works well with other interventions. So the zones that we do with our Tier 2 and Tier 3 students, they all integrate nicely together. So the language is common across the board. Everybody's using the same language. We're talking about comfortable, uncomfortable. We're using different terms such as the turtles. We have zones and pictures up so that students can self-regulate themselves. So it is a common language that you hear. The language is used between students, it's used between teachers, it's used between teachers and students. We're recognizing and being able to provide feedback to our peers and give them strategies and help them and understand that sometimes we feel a certain way, and it's okay to feel that way, and to help each other out and be supportive. And so the commonality of the language, the positive outcomes that we've seen in all of our data in implementing the program has just really made the program blossom. I believe the greatest benefit is we are focusing on the whole child. We have, our role is to send our kids out into society to be successful. All the research and all the feedback that you see on any social media account or in the news is employees are looking more for social emotional intelligence than they are looking for a IQ score or a percent or a score on SATs. They want to have students that have that high social emotional intelligence. That's going to lead to greater success. So it is our role as educators in order to meet that need and to provide the supports for our students to be successful in life. We have to open up the doors for our students, that they come in with their backpacks filled. There's a lot of trauma. We learn from ACEs. We've learned from trauma-informed decisions that we need to do some things differently. We need to provide different supports. This is what we can do in order for our students to be more successful. So I believe we're preparing our students to be successful in life beyond our walls, because they're able to handle their emotions, they're able to understand them better, they're able to deal with their peers, to have better interactions, and to have the higher foundational skills so that they can learn it and be successful.